Hi, I'm Skullduggery and I'm Boonedoggle, and today we're gonna be talking about Bitcoin. Yes, my influence is made up diseases.
What?
We're talking about these things tonight. Yes.
Oh, Shut up. Okay, sorry everyone. Scully, please do your opening.
I'm the intro now.
No, silence.
I'm being very offensive right now.
God. Okay. Hi, I'm Skullduggery. And I'm Boonedoggle. With our lovely guest, Sir Onion Rings.
What's up?
We're going to be jibber-jabbering tonight about Pay the Ghost. Let's get going. Let me actually pull up my doc, sorry. Pay the Ghost is a 2015 American supernatural horror film directed by Yuli Evil. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Probably didn't.
The film centers on a professor named Mike Lawford who frantically searches for his son Charlie, who was abducted during a Halloween carnival on Halloween night. It was a Halloween carnival.
They couldn't tell it was Halloween already.
Like, oh. Well, okay. For those who have not seen it, you probably have way more better time understanding what the fuck we're talking about.
If you go watch it.
If you go watch it.
It is a great...
But for those who have seen it, please enjoy our silly ramblings.
Yes, enjoy.
Okay, Onion, what did you like about the film? Like, just what spoke to you? About...
Nicolas Cage, for one.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Great actor.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might not think that. I say, he is one. Okay? He is a very good one. I could talk about him all night, but we're here to talk about the movie he's played in.
Yeah, that's healthy.
It is.
Okay.
A little dose of Nicolas Cage in life every day is a great thing.
It's as healthy as that body pillow you have of him.
Hey! What? I don't have that. And Jason Moore. I mean, shut up.
Aquaman.
And Bruce Willis. Okay.
Just have all like the studly action stars.
It's just Bruce Willis.
Just Bruce.
So usefully. Okay.
Please go back to what we were talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. What spoke to me in the film? All right, it is I've seen a lot of horror films. Okay, I've seen a lot of bad. I've seen a lot of good. This is a good take on a ghost story. I think it's very chilling. It's got this like grayer tone, like it's I don't know, like it's
like the atmosphere is
the
gray.
atmosphere is gray when you go outside. It's just gray outside. It's this how they shot the scene. It's
dark and gloomy.
It's dark and gloomy.
Yeah, it's very gloomy.
Yeah, that's
the word.
That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it is. It just speaks good. It is just a chilling horror ghost film. It is really good, in my opinion. I don't have any critiques on the film. I thought it was fucking amazing. I was like, ooh, I can't sleep tonight. And then when I go to sleep, and then I think about the movie, and then I can't sleep. Yeah, and then I can't sleep because it scared me. Like several movies have scared me because I'm a chicken.
Okay.
But I love these movies.
So yeah, besides like just that, besides like that, what were things that's like really stuck out to you? Like, what did you like?
Okay, well, the ghost in general, the witch, it's all Celtic. The Celtic witch. It's paganistic, Irish Celt. It's pretty freaking scary. The elements of the vultures, how they torch. It's like calling her name or with the wailing woman. All the things, the elements of how it ends up is just. I think it's very original. It's very scary. This movie is truly a good ghost story. I've seen quite a few, and this is one of them. I liked it a lot. It's really good. I mean, let's see. There's a few jump scares. I mean, first off, when people come to help them, it's different because, you know, when you get like a medium or something, they call a medium.
No, okay, like, I have a note, like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nicolas Cage goes, like, to, like, he sees some graffiti on the wall, and this is where, like, things are starting to, like...
He
noticed something, it said, that he didn't even pay attention to when the night his son was missing, and the graffiti says, "Pay the ghost." So he like goes in there behind the alley and he sees the vultures, And it stuck out to me. He's going down into like this weird
Abandoned
building,
factory thing.
train, subway, whatever. And all these hobos are there, and like there's this sound, and it's like, and then like this blind hobo comes out, just this mysterious blind hobo. He's like it's just a really chill dude.
That's the welling woman.
And he's like, cover the fires.
Cover the fires.
Yeah.
Cover them.
And Nicholas Cage's just like, what? And he's like, oh yeah. And he goes in, and he's like asking all these hobos.
Yeah, he's asking.
What does pay the
What
ghost
does pay
mean?
the ghost mean? What does it mean? Does anyone know?
The old man knows. He's like, no one quite knows.
The man with dreadlocks, this
Blind old man.
blind old dude.
He covers the fires. The wailing begins with the ghost just wailing her lungs out. Okay,
It was really
loud, and the fire starts to
haunting.
like explode.
Yeah,
That's what they
explodes,
cover
That's why
them.
they cover it.
Yeah.
But the elements in the movie, they're not only dealing with just a ghost. Okay,
He's like, here, I'll tell you what pay the ghost means. And he just leads him down into a wall that just says everywhere scribbled on like many different like spell like
Pay the
ways.
ghost,
It just says
right?
pay the ghost, pay the ghost, pay the ghost, pay the
Yeah,
ghost,
that
pay
tells
the
a
ghost.
lot.
And he's what? He's like, yep, that's what it means. He's like, why? And then it's like something happens. A flash, and it scared me a little bit. Spooked
Oh,
me.
yeah.
The jump scare was like, right when he's staring at this wall, you're gonna see like a flash, like a little jump scare, and it kind of reminded me of that moment in Insidious, Chapter 1, where the
red-faced man.
red-faced man appeared behind his shoulder. It
Patrick
looked
Wilson.
just like that.
Oh yeah.
So like it's like the monster.
Just imagine my face just right there.
Yeah, it's just behind Nicolas Cage, just behind, breathing off like to the side over his shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, okay. And then he didn't notice it at all.
No, she's there watching. She's like, fuck you.
The blind guy is just like, I can't see shit, so I can't tell you there's something breathing.
I can smell it though.
Tell him.
Smells like sulfur. But
Oh yeah,
going back,
the movie opens with
did
fuck, we forgot this. Fuck. Jesus. Fuck Jesus.
speak.
I'm just thinking of the
Word,
word. I was
when you're hearing like what you mean where the kids are under the cellar
yeah,
thing?
the kids are.
Someone's being okay.
It's like the 1600s.
colonial times, New
Yeah.
York. Someone's being murdered. A woman, and the kids are in the
There's 3 kids in like a
basement bunker storage area.
Cellar.
cellar.
Yeah. And their mother apparently is being brutally.
They could just say like,
murdered.
"Where are your youngins?"
And you
She's
can
like,
hear
"I'm
like
not gonna tell you."
you hear a scream and like a sound of something.
She gets slapped, thud, and then
Kinda, but you
her
hear-
youngest goes, "Mom!"
And they're like, "Shut up!
then
Just kill you."
then they start
And then like an
hacking away at
axe,
the door.
just hacking at the floorboards. That was the
and then that's how it opened, and you didn't see what happened.
that was the prologue.
It was quite scary. But getting back to the elements, usually in ghost stories or demon stories and stuff, sometimes the mediums don't do shit in horror movies.
I love this part.
But okay, I do love when Nicolas Cage starts to see the signs of like there's some like his son reaching out to him.
he
or-
knows it. He knows
feels
his
it.
son.
He knows his son is alive. He knows his son is somewhere, calling
He's
out
gotta
to
save
him.
No one's
And
believing
he's
him.
got to save him.
His wife didn't believe until she starts
The
seeing
cop
things.
is like the cop. It's not one of those cops where it's like he's a very interesting detective. Where it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna believe you. You're shit. You're just the dad. Like they're not. He's not a hard taste cop that will just ride you and like. He really does give him the benefit of the doubt. He's like, and Nicolas Cage accuses him of being lazy, and then he's like, no, I actually do care. This is your son's file, and it's like a huge.
And there's 20
stack of
times
paper.
more on the on the.
So like he is
computer.
doing it. He's like he emphasizes
he's
that
like-
he's not lazy.
He's
He is
like,
doing his
"We're-
job.
Yeah, we're not lazy.
Then he's like, you are heard. I like that. It's like I like his
I like
as the character.
But no one's believing him. Not even his own wife. But then his
He
wife.
goes, tells his wife. Yeah.
He tells his wife, his wife is like, no, you're crazy.
No, you're crazy.
You
She-
lie. I
she
see
has
him
a meltdown.
everywhere. She starts flipping out on him.
Yeah, she's like, I just not wanting to talk to him.
Then-
She's like, I see him everywhere because she's just like, it's like, because.
Then the next day, well, later that night, she goes to bed. She hears something. She goes downstairs, and the scooter is just going around the
yeah,
kitchen
and
by
then it was
itself.
yours.
And then she finally believes her
It was
husband.
finally a sign for
she
her.
believes her husband.
Yeah, so
And then now she's sitting on his doorstep.
like,
She's like, can we talk? And he's like, well, I mean, I wanted him to go, well.
oh my
I
god.
believe I said the exact same thing yesterday morning.
Anyway.
But they get a medium.
Yesterday.
And she's just like, there's nothing here. She goes up to the kids' room and says, is there anything? They give him the bear. She's going around the room. She's like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing. And then she goes,
But she's like, where was something, I don't know, but area? And they're like, well,
What was the area he spent time most?
she says room, and then their
They're
room.
going to say their room, and she's about to step out there, but she stepped, like, in the middle of the doorway, and she stops. She's
She
like,
feels
"Oh."
something coming.
She
and
feels something, and
she
she
sees
looks,
I thought maybe she was smelling something off Nicolas Cage.
Now she looks out towards the window.
And the room gets a little dark. Then all of a sudden, window opens. Boom!
Now she opened the window.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
I want to add things to
I
it.
know, but somebody possessed her to open it. And then it literally sent her flying back, and something
She
told
just
me
Something's
wrong.
dragging
Okay.
her.
Boom! To the wall!
I did not
Alright.
expect this to scare the crap out of me.
I
was
know.
like,
and
what?
she's getting choked out
And
by
she's-
something.
She's being held up against the wall, and
She's
they're
steaming.
starting to lift her towards the ceiling.
Yeah, it's choking her.
And she's steaming like she's hot.
Yeah,
Blood
she's
is coming
steaming.
out of her mouth and nose, and
Nicolas Cage
it
and
starts drying.
Kristen
They're
are just
kinda
standing there in
watching,
horror. They don't
like-
really know what to do. They're just kind of frozen.
Yeah, finally.
And then it
They're
drops
just
her.
watching, and it
Finally,
drops her.
dropped
And
Dried
her.
blood on her face and mouth. He
Yep.
touches her.
He
She's
touched her.
she's
she
hot
was
to the touch.
sizzling.
She's burning.
she's sizzling.
And he's like, oh, what the hell? And so then it cuts to the coroner, and
where the dead body is being.
you're
taken
the
out.
suspect. The same detective. He's
And
like,
she's
you're a
like-
suspect.
And then,
oh yeah, and
his
then
wife-
he does the cliche.
You're a
You're
suspect.
the suspect.
I know, and then his wife first, so she's like, "How?" She's like, "Are you really gonna say my husband did this?"
I mean, I would have been right there with you until I was actually there watching that. He
I
didn't.
know, but
do
there
it.
was two people, like literally two witnesses here, like so.
Apparently, she wasn't a credible witness.
I guess they were just gonna say your husband did it, even when you were there. But I watched the whole time. It doesn't
And
matter.
you're
who did it.
also a person of suspect.
Nope, that just he was a suspect.
No,
I
it was
guess.
just him. He just really hated Nicolas Cage. I guess he was
He
still
just-
mad for being called lazy or something.
I don't know. They
So-
always would think he was the one that did something to his son, so they just wanted to blame him.
So basically, they take the body away. They're trying to find clues. They're going everywhere. They're going out of their mind trying to find what happened to their son. What is this force? There's something
There's
spooky
something
going
trying
on.
to stop them from finding out what happened.
They slowly but surely, they're finding out clues.
Oh yeah, don't they go to this one guy who?
They
Lost
so like
his
you know
kid,
they're
too?
searching for clues and they go to this guy, and they find out from him and he's like really broken. He's like a horrible
He's shooting up.
He's
Yeah.
just
He's got track marks all over his
he's
body.
like a drug addict.
He's a,
Like
yeah,
but just like
addict
just
now.
look, but not like I'm not
His
like
house, his
I'm not shaming him for being a drug addict. I was just saying like he's just
yeah,
like looks like he's just
his,
giving up on life.
his house.
No,
is,
that's yeah.
it was just his apartment was just open.
He just looks broken.
Okay, his whole house is full of bugs, roaches, and ants. And
His
just
house is
dirty,
disgusting.
stank, fucking rotten food everywhere. Just give me money, I'll tell you whatever you want. Nicolas Cage gives him like
"Oh, okay."
fucking $100, and then he tells him what
tells him
happened.
this story about
He tells him
a
how.
Halloween that happened 2 years ago. And he's
Oh,
like,
it was the previous Halloween because they saved his kid.
well, it would have been 2 years.
What isn't he the one they
was
they
because-
saved his kid?
His kid,
you
No,
have
it has to happen
Do you have
one
a daughter
year.
or son?
he had a daughter.
No, he had a daughter. So
Oh,
it's
that's
not.
2 years.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it would have been. It
We
was
never
the,
seen
it
the
was
other
Yeah,
because the
distinctly
night
remember.
because the night Charlie was abducted would have been the last night
You're
for
right.
him
You're right.
to do the thing that he needed to do.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right.
So he tells him, and then he says something in Spanish, and then he
he's
translates it.
He's explaining.
And
Pay
he
the ghost.
says-
Can we pay the ghost?
Daddy, can we pay the ghost?
And then he
And then
said
Nicolas Cage-
something like she was gone too.
And then I looked down and she was in front of me, and she was gone too.
Yeah. But basically, if we're getting the beat of it, we're telling the story a little bit. But all in all,
Yeah, because then the detective guy starts looking into it too. Because then he looks into this other girl that was missing too.
Mia Wen.
Yeah, she went missing the
She
same
went
time,
missing the same night Charlie did.
Too. So he goes to investigate and finds like her mother.
At a, was it a restaurant?
A Chinese
It's a Chinese restaurant.
Chinese
Yeah.
food restaurant.
Yeah.
So
something
he
like that.
talks to her stuff and shit, I can't remember.
She
but
says something, and it's exactly the same thing.
It's
So there's
exactly the
definitely
same.
a pattern.
there's definitely a pattern because her last thing her daughter said before she disappeared too was, "Can we pay the ghost?"
Can we pay the ghost? And the moment she said that, the whatever was cooking behind her on
Oh
the
yeah,
Background.
because
stove,
she was talking that she's been seeing her before too. And
she was
stuff.
saying that she was seeing her daughter Mia.
And she said Mia wouldn't run from me, and she keeps saying, "Save me from a ghost" or "Save me."
Save me. And the moment she said that, like, the stove just burst into flames, and it
It
looked
burnt,
like
yeah.
it almost, like, if the detective didn't grab Mia's mother and push her off to the side, the fire would have most certainly, like, killed her.
Or yeah, got her.
Burned her real
Burned her
good.
really badly, or just,
Burned
you
her
know,
real
shut
good.
her up, make her stop telling the detective these things.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is, like, or, like, had already told the detective, like, you know, there's a pattern here, like, that's what Charlie said to me. Blah,
And
blah,
you did
blah.
tell him to like look it up. and
Look
stuff.
it up!
But
Do your
basically,
job!
shortening this up
Yeah,
because we're just
shortening
telling the
this up.
story at this point.
I know.
I was like, I have like notes on everything that was happening.
It's what
I
did
don't know because it's the last. It is now Halloween night where their son was taken and stuff. So they're going around still searching and stuff. So
You look like you have something to say, Onion.
do you have something to say?
not at all. Continue.
Wait, were you gonna say
I don't know anymore. Just continue.
that? Anyway, so I don't know. They're looking around and stuff, and they're seeing like people with the something. I don't know. Like, what are the words?
So they just go back home, and she's like, hey, now that I kind of don't hate you anymore, realizing that our son's abduction wasn't your fault,
Oh yeah,
do
yeah.
you want to have dinner? And he's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, I can have dinner
I
with
just
you.
remember this part now.
So like weird things start to happen while he's preparing dinner, and Kristen is in the shower. And I believe this is where he sees something out the window.
Now he sees on the video camera
Oh,
the dead children. It's showing a house in the spirit world, the witch's house. Okay, well, let's go off a little topic here, but in the topic of the movie, they're not only dealing with just a ghost. Okay, this is a woman who's accused of being a witch, bringing
Bringing a sickness.
a plague.
The
I
plague,
don't remember what
plague.
plague it
Was
was.
it
I know. I
influenza?
should know.
Influenza, I think,
Huh?
I
I
think
think
it was
influenza.
influenza.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, and they blamed her whole
They
family,
blamed
not
her
just
and
her.
her whole family. They're not dealing with just a ghost. This is a ghost full of hatred, and seemed
Yeah,
to be
'cause-
also a ghost of a witch. Okay,
Yeah, because the mob finally came for her and stuff. She was trying to
a
protect
ghost
her
of a
kid.
witch. So you got a vengeful, spooky ghost plus a ghost of a witch. Okay, this is an all-powerful fucking ghost.
Yeah,
this
she's
is
like
this is
ve-
different.
vengeful.
It's very
Also,
good.
like the Celtic deity of the goddess
Yeah.
and the moon and like the crone.
It's unique because there's not a lot of movies out here like this. It's I think it's truly scary. It's a truly scary one. It's I mean it scared the shit out of me. There's some movies that do, some movies that don't. I love horror movies. This one did scare me.
It was a really good movie.
It scared me, and it I did not expect that scene where she got shoved out the window.
Oh.
Hannah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyone?
I didn't
Okay,
expect
that's
her
such
to
a good
die.
point. Anyone who tries to help with the ghost,
Anyone who does anything,
anyone
something
who
happens.
tries to help them try to figure this out, they die. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
In short, everyone dies.
Like, okay, forgive us, we're new at this. We're not trying to tell the whole story. Like, you have to go watch it for yourself. But these are just our like personal little notes on the movie. Like this is definitely unscripted use, if you can tell.
It's just yeah.
Just a bunch of rambling.
Oh god, it was so. I loved it. I always love vengeful ghost stories.
And this is one.
And
like,
this is one of them.
It was super cruel to
And
do
also,
that.
I love it when it's like, when they're trying so close to find the answer, it's some
No, especially
some
when
sort
it
of
shows
force
the
is trying to
backstory
stop
of what
them.
actually happened to her
And the
and her kids.
backstory is really solid. Like, I love it. And
Like,
it's
it's showing
really,
that,
it's
yeah.
really fucked up.
I don't have a critique for this movie.
I don't
No.
either.
I don't know who would find a
She,
critique.
okay, her name, like,
To
the
me-
ghost is revealed to be, goddamn, what was her name?
Annie
Annie Sawquin.
Sockman.
Annie Sawquin is the mother of 3 children. They were, like, Irish immigrants that immigrated to, New York in 1600 settler times.
And to literally torture her before she was burned, they burned her children
The other
first.
angry, I don't know,
Pilgrims.
pilgrims.
Yeah, they
New
stormed
Yorkers.
into her house.
Angry New Yorkers.
They were all going to.
The angry 1600 New Yorkers
They were
doing
all
what New Yorkers
gonna-
do best.
They were all gonna punish them all for.
Be different, and they believed
Well,
in
because
different things.
the plague that was going on, they immediately blamed different people from them. Immediately.
You filthy Irish.
So, you know, they
We're
all
gonna
tied
blame
them.
you.
They tied them at the stakes, basically, and stuff.
Burned
and
her
they
kids in
burned
front
the
of her.
They
children
made
first.
Annie Sawquin watch
her babies.
all 3 of her children
die.
get burned alive.
Yeah.
So, like,
Put a
she
sack
don't-
over their
So
head.
she put a curse on it as
she
was
invoked
dying.
her name.
Yep, she put a curse on
She was
them
a
all
witch.
as she
Proven.
died.
I think she was just had they had different beliefs, and that is also what made them.
I don't know. It
were
was also
targeted.
just revenge that
She was
gonna...
a
She had very
witch.
spiritual.
I don't know.
She may have been a good
not
witch before
okay,
that.
Like, paganism's not really like about Satan.
No,
and
no, no.
whatever. It's more about like a spiritual.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
eco-
She wasn't. If she was a witch, she wasn't
So
like
they find out
doing
the
evil
backstory
shit,
that
bringing plague.
why
That
she
was
keeps
rats
taking
and
these
shit.
Kids,
So for every Halloween,
she will
abduct
kids
3 children,
to
2
replace-
boys, 1 girl,
Pain ghost.
She'll
pay the
she
ghost.
will take these kids to
to replace the
to
children that
replace
were
the
taken from
children
her.
that were taken from her.
That's
God.
a sums the story.
It's
Yeah, that's-
it's so
yeah.
good. I was like, I did not know that this was gonna be like a vengeful witch story,
I know.
Witch and ghost story.
like a witch and ghost
Yeah,
story,
witch
and I
and ghost
really
story.
thought it was really good. Like especially for 2015, because I feel like a lot of like during that era, a lot of like elevated horror
I don't
kind
know.
of movies. I'm not really a fan of elevated horror. Kind of meh to me.
I don't know. In the last 10 years, there's probably, I mean, there's more than a handful of good horror movies.
That's
No
true.
doubt. There's more than a handful.
I just
But
really
there's
like
a lot of
this
sucky ones that people like, and it's just
one. It's a lot of sucky. They're very
Yeah.
sucky.
this is a good one. It's just a good one, and it has Nicolas Cage in it, so it was like a win-win for me. I was like, yeah.
But also has because I'm a Walking Dead nerd. It had what is her name? Sarah Wayne Callies as the
Lori.
mom. So, like, you guys may know her probably best as
Lori.
Lori Grimes from The Walking Dead.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, you know, Coral's mother, Rick's wife, the cheating wife, mother of Judith,
and Carl.
her male mistress was what the fuck was his name?
Shane.
Shane. How can I forget that name?
That's
The
a look at
Punisher.
Shane.
The Jigger.
Yeah, so yeah, it's made over. So I really liked it. I liked them both in this.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I haven't really seen her in anything much besides The Walking Dead, so I was like, oh, it's her.
Yeah.
They're good. Okay, the acting was, I think, pretty
acting
freaking
was
good.
pretty
All the
good.
acting was pretty good, even
There
the
was-
children.
Oh.
Every acting. Good.
Okay, like I'm telling the story a little bit here, but I do like. Okay, we're gonna summarize the end. I do love when they do realize when his friend, his lovely friend Hannah, after for giving him such amazing insight of what is going on.
But what happened?
Her punishment is getting thrown out a window
Like
by
the
the ghost
6-story
with an amazing jump scare that made me go, huh!
of
I
the
know, it
college.
scared me.
It scared me really bad. I was like, oh, it's been a long time since a movie made me do that.
Yeah,
God,
Mono would need to be
I did
changed.
not expect her to die, but it was like I was expecting her to die, but not in the
I
fashion
actually
she
didn't
did.
expect her to die. I didn't think that.
Well, I was like,
just her
oh,
helping
she's
she
helping,
died.
she's helping. You know, anyone who's.
Well, I mean, if you think about
Just
it,
helping
the,
them give them
the
answers.
FBI guy kept looking at shit. And he
Well, you
didn't
know what? Yeah,
die.
he didn't die.
New York Police. FBI. No. Not kidding.
So now that Nicolas Cage has the answers, he goes back down to where all the hobos were, and then that blind dude,
Of course, that
he's
blind
still
dude.
there, and I'm like, why are you still here? And
I
he's-
need payment.
it was so funny because I guess there was something kind of supernatural about him.
He
Yeah.
needs payment.
He needs payment, and I guess he's kind of like that that skeleton reaper dude, like on the River of Styx, like paid the toll.
Yeah,
The
they paid the
ferryman.
toll.
The ferryman, yeah.
Yeah, the ferryman. Oh yeah.
In like the 60s, like you gotta give him a sixpence.
He's
And he's like,
basically
here, give me your
guard-
watch.
he's-
He's like, how do you know I have a watch? He's like, I can't see it, but I can hear it. So
He's
they're like,
basically
okay.
a guardian of the realm between
Yeah,
the
the
dead,
realm
the world,
between-
the
The
spirit
in-between.
world, and our realm.
Yeah, so I was
Because
like, oh,
the
so
bi-
he's like that. I like the symbolism of the, like, what
That-
he stood for.
Yeah,
And
that's what he was. And after he helps him get through, he pays him. It's like,
he's like,
just
oh, wait,
keep
there's a
going.
catch. And there's always, I love stories that, you gotta do it before the stroke of midnight.
Yeah,
'cause
you gotta.
It'll be
do it.
November. It's no longer Halloween.
I love it when there's always a time limit because it always adds to the, like,
the time
stress.
limit sucks.
like the time limit where it's like it adds to the like the severity of the
Yeah.
situation. A little bit more like a little more stress for me for as the character stresses with
Yeah.
the time.
He's going across
This bridge
this
and
bridge, this otherworldly bridge. It's just okay. The bridge itself is not otherworldly, but surrounding it's just the
underneath it
it's
is
an abyss of storm.
Yeah, it's like a
nothing.
It's
void of
nothingness.
nothing.
It's a void of a horrible
Storm.
gloomy storm.
And he's going into the spirit world where he finds something upon the past. He gets across the bridge. He finds the past, which is the spirit world house of the witch.
And he actually fully sees what Annie Soquin went through and her loss.
Oh yeah.
And then he finds her her hovel or her hut or whatever.
her house, and then he goes to the basement, and there
there's
is
a
an
Good God.
ungodly amount of
God,
kids.
there's just
So,
so
if
many.
that happened, if that was like 400
That was the
years,
600. That was like 300 years ago.
okay,
I
I
know.
had
That was the
another year.
1600s.
Yeah.
Just add another year.
Annie Soquin, the ghost, has been doing this. Oh my God!
There's
for a long time.
there's so many kids.
She's been kidnapping children.
There's probably hundreds of kids.
There were so many down in that cellar.
There's so many kids.
And the fucked up thing is,
They're all dead.
it stuck out to me. It was like he says Charlie. There are so many Charlies down there.
I think they're all just raising
No,
their
some
hand.
of them didn't raise their hand.
No, that was showing us a lot of them.
There was
were
a
named
lot of
Charlie.
them. There's so many.
Well,
named
I've seen it as
Charlies.
they're all wanting to be Charlie.
And
They're
he's
like, hey,
like,
pick
"Wait,
me,
which
I'm
one's my
Charlie.
Yeah, it could have been too.
I'm
but-
Charlie.
Dad, it's me. And it's like
So he's walking through and stuff.
it's
trying
like a
to
little
find
girl dressed as
Charlie.
a princess. She's like, "You are not my son. One, my child was a boy. This is a pirate." She's like, "I'm a boy. This is a pirate." He's like, "No, you are a princess." Excuse me, little girl.
You're a fairy
Well,
princess. Shut up.
Let's just cut to it. He gets to his son.
Oh, and he finally, I love the way his hand was like washing over the ghostly children's hands, and like his
He
hand
can't
keeps
pick them up
phasing
anyways.
through them. It's
They're
really
dead.
sad.
He can't touch.
But then it was
any
like-
of them.
And I was expecting and waiting for maybe something to catch, and it did. I love that his hand met his son's, and he found his beloved Charlie that has been
He
missing
found
for a
his
year.
baby boy.
Found his baby boy, and he's like, "Okay, come here, Charlie, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of
He's
here."
like,
and then you hear
a
a little voice,
girl voice. She says, "Can we come too?"
and it's Mia Wynn. It's the little girl that went missing the same night Charlie did, and
And
also
Pablo.
and a little boy named Pablo.
And he said,
He's like, "Oh my god!"
he's
And they
like-
started. Okay, the thing is, I love too. All the children were like in black and white.
Yep.
Once he found Charlie, he became in color again.
Yeah, they were all
'Cause they're
in
alive.
Color.
They
'Cause
were
they
like,
were
'cause, you know, they
alive.
were hanging on to like you know, the last hours of
Yeah,
like.
they're yeah.
I love that. And he grabs them, and I was like, "Yes, please take all
so
the
they all
children
form
with
like
you."
a chain link dog.
I love that he did chain link. He's like, "Save all three of these lovely babies."
Oh, hold on to each other.
I loved it. And oh god, lo and behold, who's waiting on the bridge for them?
Once he gets 3 kids back, and the other kids are all the spirits of the kids are going with them, but
They're like,
slowly.
"Oh wait, he's open."
Yeah,
he's
it's
open."
left open, so they're all
His house is glowing.
slowly
They're glowing.
walking towards
It's like,
it.
He's trying-
can we leave?
Yeah.
No, okay, wait. If you go, I probably won't get slapped, right?
So of course she's trying to stop them. She's trying to kill
Picks up
Nicolas
Nick's
Cage.
cage, throws him across the bridge. The
Yep.
other side, while she has the other kids try to keep on
And
the
then she's like
spirit
now
world
facing
side.
the kids.
And she's like throws off her cloak, and she's like, "Hey, Tia, it's like that's scary. It's me, Mommy."
What they see is just what she used
the mother. She
used to
takes
look
the
like,
form of the mother,
yeah.
and what he sees is a horrifying
the
burn.
crone.
Or
Crone.
The crone. He sees
Oh.
the horrifying crone.
She's like
they
burned.
see the loving
she's
mother.
burned.
And then then he tries to stop her. She's strangling him.
She's
Like
strangling him.
she's gonna
floating.
kill
She's
him.
gonna just kill him. I was surprised she didn't just chuck him over the bridge.
I know.
I think she just really wanted to like stare into his face as the life leads.
She was
His
vengeful.
eyes
like,
are bulging.
yeah.
She was vengeful.
And then his son goes, "Save him! Help!" I need water, Dad.
Help
Dad, I've
him.
been down here for a year. I need some water badly.
So all the kids
Exactly.
start like
All the ghost children
shriek
Come to
as
help.
they fly out of there. They flew
They're
out of
swarming
taking
around.
revenge for being kidnapped.
there. Yeah.
They're swarming around the crone. The dad and 3 kids are running across the bridge.
While the crone is distracted,
Well, they start like they
They
took
taking her away.
around
They're
her
just
so
like-
fast they start getting her
they're like,
away.
you
from
were.
her.
You took us away from our parents. You were a mean mommy.
Well, yeah, it's kind of understandable for them to be pissed off at her because she took them away from their families.
So
Yeah.
they run across
The
the,
rest of the
bridge.
spirits.
They
Yeah,
run
so they-
across the bridge.
Oh my god, that is like literally getting destroyed.
Oh
They
god. it
run
was-
across the bridge where no one was listening.
Yes, we heard that they were running across the bridge.
I'm not sure about that. So they ran across the bridge, and then they ran across. Okay,
And then they ran across some more. And just a little bit more.
And it was starting to be like
Until they
breaking
realized there
up.
was more bridge.
it looks like it.
And it's starting to
But
break up on its own.
Then the 2 kids that aren't his, while they're trying to escape the breaking bridge, they get across fully to the human realm.
he pushes
Dad
them.
and son almost
No,
drop
he
to the
pushes
dis-
them forward to
Yeah,
go
he
first.
like. I like that was smart too. I would have been like, can you like just like push them in front of you just to make sure? I mean, like if you fall, at least the children will be safe.
I know.
mean, I love you, Nicolas Cage, but like,
He was about to push his son also to go ahead of himself. Then the last part of the bridge like gave out.
collapsed.
beneath
Yeah,
their feet.
collapsed.
Pulls his son up, gets him up there. His son is like, "I got you, Dad. I help you up."
Yeah, that was cute.
Oh yeah, that was.
They
It's like,
get
I
up
got you,
there.
Dad. And I was like, oh no, please, Nicolas Cage, don't fall. And I was
Don't
expecting
die.
maybe the crone to be like, he's coming with me.
I was hoping it would.
And it was maybe like if Nicolas Cage is holding on, it's either like let go of his son and he'll be saved, or he has to let go and then be taken with
Well,
her
thank God it
bowl.
wasn't that
I was kind of thinking that might happen,
Like it did not have a bad ending.
but I was really glad it didn't happen
I know.
because I was like, come on, we only have so much time until midnight.
Give
So
it a
then
good ending.
They get up
please.
there. It closes till next year.
The hobo,
They
the
finally
blind
get out
hobo is
there.
gone.
You don't see him again.
Yeah, he's gone.
And basically, it just cuts to he gets home with his kid, and
Charlie.
she's like,
And Charlie doesn't remember a thing from it.
Yeah, and she's like, where were you? Where have you been? He's like, I was at the carnival with Dad.
He only
He
remembers
missed
something.
you.
He only remembers that
Last
night,
year.
the year. So like, not that much damage has been caused. And
No.
besides the
Besides
trauma,
the parents.
besides the trauma the parents have to live with, but they can rebuild. I like that it ended with instead of like because like something like this will drive married couples apart.
It did drive
This
them
will bring them
apart,
back
but
together.
it did bring them back together.
I like that. Now the thing at the end here, there's like a little epilogue.
it's
Uh,
just the Professor Dean friend.
Hannah,
Hannah,
Yeah,
yeah.
her.
it shows her body where she.
I guess no one knows she's dead
I
yet.
guess nobody knows where she's dead. And she's just there impaled by 3 like rods, and like the vultures are just like pecking at her, eating her. And her eyes open, and then apparently Annie
all good
Sawquin can
They like
still.
changed color, so
I guess Annie
she's-
Sawquin can still make it over into this realm,
I guess.
even though it's Halloween, not Halloween anymore.
Who knows?
Really
what it
creepy,
meant.
really scary. I don't really know what that means. I guess she's coming back for
Then
Charlie.
the credits roll.
Yeah.
just cut off. Then the credits roll. And a movie. Pants need to be changed. I say pants because the underwear are completely destroyed.
I liked it.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, yeah, we told the story of the movie in our way, but we hope
Burn
maybe
the
you
underwear.
liked it.
Yes. And when you watch it, burn yours too. If you watch it. Please watch
Pay
it.
the Ghost is a
Go
really
watch
good. Pay the Ghost is a really good movie. I enjoyed it. Sarah and Earrings enjoyed it.
I did.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's very important that Sarah and Earrings enjoyed it.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It's very important that Skullduggery and I'm
yeah.
It was not as important if you enjoyed it.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Wow.
I was kidding. I was kidding.
Sure.
I am Boonedoggle. This is Skullduggery with our lovely guest Sarah and Earrings signing off. Bye bye, Booches.
Stay beautiful.